Hello, my name is Shirley Cowgrove. I'm considering my own career path now the children are getting a little bit older and self-sufficient. I am looking for, I'm wanting to work in the prison service, to give something back, and to get those bastards that have been locked up. It's one thing to catch someone and to see what happens to them. I want to be the person that happens to them. You know, I've spent my career nicking people. Now I would like to step over onto the other side and work with the people that have already been nicked. So that's what I'm looking at, is to go and work in the prison service. Hopefully a long, long way away from Beckworth. Not sure if Bobby will be coming with me. But there you go. Sometimes long-distance relationships are the best one to have, isn't it? Absence makes the heart grow fondly. Yes, well, we'll see about that, won't we? But I've got all the leaflets. You know, I've had my very first interview with HRMC prisons, and we shall see. Hopefully my violent past won't go against me. I think, you know, in prisons, I think a firm hand like Shirley's would go down a treat. It's what they need, really. They talk about people reoffending. Well, I think if you're very hard on the prisoners, and they know it's not a bunk up in a hotel when you're in prison, well, it certainly wouldn't be with Shirley, I think that the rates for reoffending would drop. And that's what I told them in my interview, and they said it was a very, very interesting take on being a prison warden. So we shall see. I'm waiting to see if I'll get through to the second round of interviews. It would be nice to say that I've achieved something in my life, and people do say, well, you've achieved a lot, look at your lovely children. Well, I'm not sure that's exactly an achievement, is it? I think they've grown despite their male parentage, shall we say. Bobby and I have a relationship that works for us. When he's working days, I'm working nights, and then vice versa. So we don't really tend to spend a lot of time together, and I think that is the way for a successful modern marriage, really. We do have a lot of problems with the neighbours. We live in the rougher end of Beckworth. It doesn't really help that some of the neighbours are actually Bobby's relations, and let's just say that they took great offence when Bobby joined the force, and especially when he kept on nicking members of his own family. And they still keep on having a go when they can. I've often walked in of an evening and found one of my nephews walking off with the television set or the hi-fi and said, where are you going with that? They just, oh, no, Uncle Bobby said we could borrow it. I don't think he did. Put that back, and then I'll dust it for fingerprints, and I'll give them a night in the cells.